LED lighting is green technology, good for the environment and your bank account. We'll see how LEDs are also leading the way in interior design lighting that you can do yourself. Baby boomers are living economically and eco-friendly in new communities that offer an active lifestyle tailored to the surrounding lands. Indoor air quality can definitely affect the quality of life for you and your family. Today we visit one home and take the Indoor Air Quality Challenge. This is Designing Spaces Think Green, the show that is all about you, your living space, and living a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Indoor air quality can definitely affect the quality of life for you and your family. There are 4 areas of your home where ventilation can be an issue, and Think Green will visit one home to see how they can affect your family's health. Take a look.
Hello, I'm home improvement expert Danny Lipford, and I'm taking over the set here at Designing Spaces. And what we're talking about is indoor air quality. It's one of the most important aspects of a healthy and beautiful home. So I'm here with homeowner Morgan. How you doing?
Hi, Danny.
You ready for a little bit of an indoor air quality evaluation?
I can't wait to get started.
Excellent. Okay, there's 4 different areas we're going to look at. 2 are spot ventilation areas, kitchen and bath, and then there's a whole house ventilation system that I'll tell you about. And also, I want to share with you some things that you may not know about as far as a central vacuum system. It's just fantastic for a healthy area inside your home. But first, let's take a look at the bathrooms and see how they're looking.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay, let's take a look at this bath exhaust fan, and I can guess what we will find, what I find in a lot of these where people have just not cleaned them.
Oh, yeah, I've never cleaned that.
Well, nobody ever does, and this is a standard builder's grade fan, so it's really not as strong as you probably need in here. Of course, you can clean this. Turn the switch on, see how loud it is.
It's
Yeah,
pretty loud.
Pretty loud. That could be aggravating. So, okay, go ahead and turn that off. Here's what we can do. Really, really easy. We can buy a new unit that's a lot more energy efficient, that'll work a lot better than this one's working, and also it'll just be stronger so that it really does the job better, and it'll be a lot quieter. If you're up to it, we'll go buy one. It'll take us less than an hour to install it.
That sounds like a really good idea. Now, is this difficult to install?
Oh, it's not too bad. The good thing about this particular fan is you can do almost all of the work, or most of the work, downstairs. You don't even have to you won't have to get in the attic this time.
Oh, good. Now, how often do I have to clean this unit?
Maybe once a year. And you can just use your vacuum cleaner hose and just kind of clean it up a little bit. And that's really all that's necessary on it. And you know, one of the key things that you need to remember when they're using a vent like this is when you're taking a shower, you want to use it, but then leave it on about 10 to 15 minutes after you get out of the shower to really get rid of all of that moisture in the bathroom, because this is one of the biggest sources of moisture in your home, and you want to get it not only in the attic, but all the way to the outside. There you go. We didn't even have to get in the attic, and it's completely finished. Flip that switch and see if it doesn't sound a little better.
I can't hear it at all. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Wow.
It's on, and it's working a lot better than the last one in terms of really moving all of the moisture out of here. So I think the bathroom's in good shape. I think we need to take a look at that kitchen though. Okay, Morgan, here's another thing we need to look at, the range hood. Now, has this been here since you bought the house?
Yeah, it came with the house.
Yeah, it seems a little small, and also seems a little neglected. I'm not sure if you know that there's a filter in here.
Oh.
A lot of people don't realize that these filters need to be cleaned for the same reason the filters up in the exhaust fans in the bathroom need to be regularly cleaned, so that they can allow you to ventilate everything that takes place here, because you have a lot of carbon monoxide, you have a lot of odors, a lot of things that need to be ventilated from the kitchen, and if these are clogged up, they simply will not work. And all you have to do is just slip these right into the dishwasher. You know, whole house ventilation systems can help just about any room in the house, and here's a good example why. Check this out.
Oh, I thought that was clean.
No, it's kind of surprising how much dust and dander can still stay in your home. But I'll tell you what, with a whole house ventilation system from Broan-NuTone, it'll eliminate all of that stale, polluted air in the home, including the dust and dander and a lot of the allergens that are there, and then mix in some fresh air as well to give you that perfect balance. And you can go to Broan.com and find out a lot more about the whole house ventilations and exactly how they work.
Well, I'll definitely go check that out.
Here's another great demonstration. Canister vacuum, turn it on and vacuum just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Now most people think that you're gathering all of this dust and dander and it's all staying right in the canister, but actually a little bit of it's escaping back into your air.
Oh.
So it's just not as clean or cleaning as well as it should.
Okay.
Now, Broan-NuTone also has these fantastic central vacuum systems that will provide 5 times the cleaning power and exhaust all of those pollutants all the way to the outside.
Oh, that sounds like a much better system.
Oh yeah, it's a great way to go. And remember, the indoor air quality is like 5 times more polluted than the outdoor air. So that's why all of these things are so important.
I am so glad you came by today. I've really learned a lot.
Oh, no, my pleasure. But now we need to check out your bedroom vents and see how they're doing.
Okay.
To see this portion of the show again, go to designingspaces.tv. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We all want clean water and a healthy ecosystem, and we all want to find ways to lower our cost of living and run more efficient households. The new technologies are here now, improving our lifestyles and the environment. Let's keep moving forward in the right direction, towards a healthier world, and think green.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.